For our corrections, number. Starting, you guys are numbers now. Starting with Bookman, you said, I will say I did all the work and he didn't do anything whenever you were talking about if somebody was writing your coattails at work, right? So that is correct. And I just also wanted to recommend that we kind of say something about, do you guys know like when credit is due? It's to say that you give yourself credit when credit is due. I will give myself credit when credit is due. It's just basically saying that when it's time for me to be recognized for my work, when credit is due, like DUEE. And you should, I think, for yourselves professionally and also for the right people, you have to give credit when it's due. We actually say that, give credit when it's due. So it's important to give credit to those people and to yourself. Next, he said, they really work hard to keep the country safe to the tourist people. They make a strong effort to keep the country safe and secure for tourists. You don't have to say people at the end. And then you said, it's important to have a Cuba visa when you fly from Canada or Mexico. They provide the form. It's important before you enter the country or before you leave Canada or Mexico to have a visa ready. There's a lot of countries like that, actually. You should have a visa before you go. Do you guys need a visa when you go to China?
Yeah.
Yes.
You do? Okay, I thought it was just me. Okay. Next is Bora. You said, I think it happened in university because there are a lot of teamworks. I recall this happening in my university days when we had a lot of teamwork, maybe a lot of teamwork projects or a lot of teamwork assignments. But teamworks is not something you can make plural. And then how to use it is important. When you were talking about, you gave the information to them. And I just want to recommend or suggest it's important to know how to apply that knowledge and how to apply yourself. It's always important to know how to apply yourself. You can have all this knowledge in the world, but if you don't know what to do with it, it's useless. It's always about how you apply it. Elin, where this place, you were asking, where this place that Tupperware is used, I think you meant in what other ways, or in what ways can you use Tupperware? I feel like I'm making a marketing video. Next, it can do diving with sharks. You can go diving with the sharks. There are some other sharks with narrow mouths. I think you meant like a narrow nose or long nose. We also say muzzle. Do you guys know that word, muzzle? That's a word for animals that have like any kind of like nose and mouth that stick out. We call it a muzzle.
How do you spell it?
M-U-Z-Z-L-E. Yeah. Then you said when it gets in June, there are those leeches. There are leeches around June, or by around June, they have leeches. Nathan, you said we was writing for our school stuff. We were writing for a school assignment. But at this time, if we had this situation, but now, if we have this situation, or if we run across this situation, at a lot of times people in Korea say at this time, but actually it's not correct. Just now, yeah. Nowadays, currently, at the present, and the present. I'm telling some product for you. I have some product information to share with you. The money is expensive. You were talking about the price of some of the products, and this is where it gets kind of confusing because you kind of combine two things. The cost is high,
Yeah.
or the products are expensive. Yeah. Giving the opportunity to work for a woman's, giving women work opportunities. Yeah. And Jihan, you, you said I was riding. We call it riding the bus. I was a free rider. I was riding the coattails. Or you can say, mm, sometimes uh, when that happens, when I'm playing a game and I didn't really contribute that much to winning, I would say here's what I would honestly say. I was just on the winning team, and you could say it like that. I was just on the winning team. I just happened to be on the winning team. And then next, you said there is untouched natural nature. Natural nature is kind of the same thing, right? So the nature is, I'm sorry, the area is untouched, the land is untouched, or you can say it's pristine, like the vocabulary word. So it's pristine there. I'm not sure what we were talking about. Maybe you were talking about. I don't recall. Talking about visiting somewhere. Unless.
편집.
Maybe. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And that's our corrections. Thank you.